Hey everybody, welcome back. Goo TV presents Hearthstone Arena Play. This is going to be our 5th trip? Maybe 6th trip. I might be getting that wrong, but you can probably tell from the title of the video, so it doesn't matter so much. Our last run was a really bad Warlock run, and then ironically on top of that, we had a whole glitch occur where we couldn't even get back into Arena, which was largely part of the reason why I started the Dark Souls series, if you by any chance started watching that. But we're totally going to take a break now from that to play through an Arena. Well, maybe not entirely, but I'm way too hyped to get back into this to necessarily worry about delaying Dark Souls a little bit. That series very much so is a foregone conclusion anyway. Anybody who knows me, who follows the podcast at all, knows that that's obviously one of my favorite games of all time, so not a problem there. Our last turn, like I said, we had a Warlock that was not very good at all, and I also currently have a quest for Mage or Hunter, so I'm going to take the Hunter mostly because, well, let's be honest, I need something to make me feel a little bit better about this. I'll try to move through the deck selection process kind of quickly because I want to make sure that we get a game in this episode. Releasing an episode of just deck selection might not be one of the best things. So Mana Addict I don't think really makes sense for the Hunter. Knife Juggler is kind of a neat little ability, and 3/2 for 2 mana is always good. And then Battle Cry, give adjacent minions +1/+1 and Taunt. I actually like the utility of that the best, so I'm going to pick that up. This is a no-brainer in my book. Then we've got 3/1 charge, so that's basically 3 mana for 3 damage. Or we could summon a random beast companion. The chances of a beast deck with a hunter are largely better, though it's not being able to see all of my card selections at the front kind of makes me hesitant to do that. However, neither of the other 2 cards seem all that good to me. So, Hunter's Mark is a really neat, nice ability for 0 mana. You can use that to totally destroy, some big, huge creature very easily. Gurubashi Berserker is one of my favorite cards, but in this case, I think we're going to take Hunter's Mark. Multi-shot, 3 damage to 2 random enemy minions. That can be pretty good as an equalizer for the board. Battle Cry, give a minion +2 attack for Dark Iron Dwarf. I kind of like that too. I think we'll take multi-shot in this case. Another opportunity at Hunter's Mark. We also have a 2/5 charge creature, which seems largely worthless to me. And then a Darkscale Healer, which is restore 2 health to all friendly characters. I think we'll take a second Hunter's Mark in this case. Spell damage +1, Battle Cry, draw a card, deal 4 damage to himself. That's kind of weird because it's 3 mana for essentially a 4/3 creature that can also be healed, but I don't know that necessarily makes the most sense. Spell damage +1, so far I don't have a lot of spells, but I do like the card draw of Azure Drake, so we might take that just to have a reasonably powerful 4/4 creature, but also moving through your deck a little faster can be helpful, so we'll take Azure Drake, see what happens. When your opponent... Secret. When an opponent plays a minion, deal 4 damage to it. That's kind of cool. Fairy Dragon is also a really cool card. I kind of like Snipe in this case. I don't think I've seen that card before, actually. I don't know. 3/3 taunt. So this is our selection of taunt creatures. I think in this case we want the 6/5, a little bit more usefulness and in the long run. Eaglehorn Bow. Whenever a secret is revealed, gain +1 durability. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that card before. Alarmobot. At the start of your turn, swap this minion with a random one in your hand. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Although, if you had huge creatures, that means you could get them out earlier, but that is so situational. Destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack as a Battle Cry for 5 mana for 3/5. The Eaglehorn Bow is the right selection there in my mind. Dragonling mechanic, summon a 2/1 mechanical Dragonling, or Battle Cry, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero, or destroy a random enemy minion, which can actually be pretty potent when there's only 1 enemy minion on the board. So yeah, we'll go with that. Scavenging Hyena. Whenever a friendly beast dies, gain +2/+1. Wisp is largely worthless in my opinion in South Sea deckhand, has charge while you have a weapon equipped. Scavenging Hyena is the right thing. We have a couple of beast-related things now, so it might be worthwhile to grab a couple more. Or other beasts have +1 attack. That's kind of a cool thing. Silence is super powerful, though, too. I don't think I want to... We'll see if we can make this into a beast deck of some sort. We've got our second rare choice here. Wild Pyromancer. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. Interesting. Battlecry, give adjacent minions taunt. That's pretty cool. Sunfury Protector. And then again, that injured Blade Master over again. They must want me to take that or something. I think we'll do adjacent minions taunt. That gives you some utility. Again, other beasts have +1 attack. That seems like the same choice I had before. Another multi-shot would be possible. That would be our second 5/5 stealth for 5 mana. That's kind of interesting. Guaranteed 5 damage, basically. Unless, of course, they have some, hits everything kind of thing. Yeah, I think we're going to do Stranglethorn Tiger in that case. Houndmaster, give a friendly beast +2/+2 and taunt. I like that better than my other choices right now. This is turning out to be a beast deck. In this case, our choice is definitely Fen Creeper. Really cool, really nice taunt card. For each enemy minion, summon a 1/1 Hound with charge. That's kind of interesting. And I kind of like that better, although Stormwind Champion would work out pretty well if I'm going to end up with a decent number of minions. It's kind of like I would want both of these together, So we'll go with Unleash the Hounds. Okay, another rare selection here. Flare. All minions lose stealth, destroy all enemy secrets, and draw a card. So at the very worst, you're getting 1 mana for a card draw, which is actually pretty good. Pint-sized Summoner is pretty neat, but that's also a really big target because of its ability. Battlecry will remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapon. I think we're going to take Flare just to have a little bit more card draw. Could do another beast. Deal 3 damage. If you have a beast, deal 5 damage instead. Yeah, we like that card a lot. Unleash the Hounds for just an enemy minion. That would be our second, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of interesting. Another Eagle Horn Bow we could do. This is another rare selection. Death Rattle, summon 2/2 hyenas. That's actually a really cool card. I really like that. Plus, it's a beast. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 attack. That's kind of a cool card, too. I really want to grab Eaglehorn Bow, but I think I'm going to take Savannah Highmane to play up that beast thing. I don't know if we need a 4th Unleash the Hounds. Cult Master's kind of interesting whenever one of your other minions dies, draw a card. Especially since I have, a couple of these Unleash the Hounds. We'll try that out, see what happens. Deal 2 damage, deal 3 damage. If you have a beast, 5 instead. Or summon a random beast companion. I don't know. Both of these, I'm more likely to take one of these direct damage ones, but I think we'll go with Kill Command again. Second copy of that. Dark Iron Dwarf, give a minion +2 attack. Would that be our second of this, or did we not choose that before? We did not choose that before. Or Scavenging Hyena, whenever friendly beast dies, gain +2/+1. That's a cool card, too. That would be our second. Yeah, I like that. I could do another multi-shot, another 5/5 stealth. That's pretty cool. Novice Engineer is also a really slick card for drawing purposes. This is a difficult decision to me. I'm not a huge fan of the random number generation concept, so I'm less likely to do that. Although, having 2 opponents to shoot at is not terrible. Oh, that's 3 damage to random enemy minions. I was thinking that was 3 split across 2 enemy minions. That's actually much better than I was originally thinking. But another Stranglethorn Tiger might be nice. Actually, I think I'm going to go with that. Another Unleash the Hounds. Wow, they really want me to take that. This would be our second Lord of the Arena if we take it. We didn't have a lot of taunt, but we do have a couple of ways to gain taunt. This would be our third Unleash the Hounds? Yeah. I think in this case we're going to take another 6 mana taunt creature. Voodoo Doctor, pretty nice for 1 mana. Magma Rager and Boulder Fist Ogre, reasonably good cards, but I don't like the 5/1. That's killed just entirely too easily. So let's use Voodoo Doctor because that's got a nice little, you know, that ability is pretty useful. At the very worst, I can heal myself. So not doing a Murloc deck, so screw it. Imp Master, at the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to this minion and summon a 1/1 imp. Meh. I don't particularly like that. 4/5 can't attack. Boy, I don't really like any of these choices. Let's see here. I suppose I don't have a way to silence that. Otherwise, that would be pretty slick, right? 2 mana for a 4/5 creature that you know would be pretty good. Although that would be a decent target for one of my taunt things. So I guess we'll give that a shot, see what happens. And yeah, definitely have enough time left in this video for at least 1 fight, maybe 2. So we'll jump right into it. No muss, no fuss, no coconuts. We'll see who we get first and pray that we don't have a horrendous, near rage quit inducing round as we did the last couple of times with the Warlock. Those of you who have watched that video probably know what I'm talking about. I had a very difficult time discerning the difference between the quit and the concede button. We'll see if we can alleviate that this time around. Going against a druid. Druids are kind of rude in my opinion, so I'm going first, it appears. No sense in holding on to a 5 mana card if I'm going first. So, all right. This, coupled with this, seems like it would be really potent. We will say hi back to him. That's worth doing. I don't really want to do anything right now. Your other beasts have +1 attack. See, because if I could couple the 2 of those together, that would be pretty potent. We'll see what happens. At the very worst, I can peck at him. Summon a random beast companion. Yeah, not so bad. I guess we'll do 4/5 can't attack. Just kind of sits out there for now. He doesn't have any reason to kill it. I guess he could. If he doesn't read the card text, he might want to kill it. So I guess we can pray for that. Oh, goody. 2/3 Wind Fury. That's super annoying. Oh, good lord. Another one of those. I think we do summon a random beast. See what happens. Oh, wow. Okay, 4/4 taunt. That is pretty sweet. I could not have asked for a better beast at that point in time. I'm not complaining about that in the least. Next turn, we're going to have 4 mana. We could theoretically bust out a Timberwolf, make this 5, do 5 damage, and, do a steady shot alongside that, or hero power. Which we might want to do since I have the taunt anyway. Besides, if he builds up a couple of creatures while this taunt lives, then Unleash the Hounds becomes awfully potent. So, we'll see what happens. Get +4 attack or +4 health and taunt. Okay, so he's taking the 4 health and taunt. That's interesting. I guess we'll do this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about this. That would give him 5 attack. And I could... Yeah, let's do that. Give this dude 5 attack. He can attack that. And then I'll bring out Eagle Horn Bow and kill him off that way. On the next turn, we can Voodoo Doctor, and that'll enable us to heal up either our taunt or myself. Probably go after the taunt, quite honestly. And then maybe we'll be lucky and he'll drop down like 4, 1/1 creatures or something, so I can make Unleash the Hounds really potent. Okay. That's kind of rude. I don't blame you for that, but still kind of rude. What to do? Well, in this case, I think we play this, heal ourselves. We'll hold on to Flare a second and just do 2 damage straight to him. And I'm going to leave my weapon out there because I don't see the point in hitting him for 3 attack when I could use it to mitigate something that he might bring out. We'll see what happens here. 3 damage to a minion, or 1 damage and draw a card. So he's going to draw a card with that. That makes a lot of sense. That's a slick play. Your other minions have +1 attack. That's not meaningful. And we can bring out our taunt, and yeah, I'm gonna kill that, because why not? And what the hell, we'll do this now and draw a card. Okay, other beasts have +1 attack, so we're back to where we were before. Let's see if he can bring out some creatures that would be interesting. Give your hero +4 attack this turn and 4 armor. Give your hero +2 attack this turn and 2 armor. Interesting. Okay, kind of rude, dude. But that's you know, that's pretty expensive to get rid of that. So we'll do Timberwolf and Scavenging Hyena and attack him for 2 damage. Because why not? That's going to start being a very common play. If he can leave my beast, if he can leave my Timberwolf alone, maybe cast a couple creatures here, then this might be an opportunity for Unleash the Hounds to be kind of rude. Especially if it's a handful of creatures without... Oh my lord. Boy, he is all about the board control cards. This is kind of scary, because this is just biding time for him, and it's ruining quite a bit of my plays. Okay, so I guess we'll bring out a taunt creature and hit you for 2. It feels, I mean, looking at the life and the board, it feels like he is, like this is a pretty even game, but the truth is that he's probably building up to something that's going to be fairly obnoxious. I'm surprised at his, like, general lack of creatures, though. This is kind of crazy to me. All sorts of, like, board clearing cards. Are you going to actually do anything more than pecking me for 1 every turn? I mean, it's working, so I guess I can't really say too much. Okay, yeah, we'll give adjacent minions taunt. And hit him for 2. This just seems so putsy to me. You gotta... This isn't gonna work if you don't start casting creatures, man. Plus, you've already kind of ruined the rudeness of it to begin with, so... A little annoying here. What are you going to do? Probably automatically kill these guys and then peck at me for 1 yet again. You're just building up for like 10 mana cards? I don't even know what Druid 10 mana cards look like. Okay, that's kind of rude. But he has 1 guy now, which totally makes this not worthwhile. Now he has 2 guys. Still doesn't make this worthwhile. Whenever one of your minions dies, draw a card. Actually, let's do this. We'll play Cultmaster, and we'll play Unleash the Hounds. And what that will enable us to do is A, get rid of his taunt, but also draw a bunch of cards. Oh, I should have played that before the first one. Oh well. And yeah, what the hell, why not? So, hopefully now he drops a couple more creatures, because we can do a similar play again. Give a minion taunt. Oh, I'm sorry. The arrow made me think that it was him, but okay. That's cool. Okay, so now we've got an interesting play. Okay, is this a beast? No, it is not. Let's see what we can do here. Well, he's got 3 creatures, so I think we want to do this to get 3. Then we'll do this to buff the hell out of that guy. Then we should be able to, well, we'll Have to kill this, so this will draw a card and buff him. Then we'll do this to you. And then this. Battlecry, give a friendly beast +2/+2 and taunt. That's pretty potent. And then let's see what else we can do here. Okay, we'll do this. And then this. And then this. And that doesn't leave us with anything left to do. Now we have an 8/5 creature. And we'll be able to give both of these guys taunt pretty easily. And we have cycled through quite a few cards in our deck with those plays in there. Charge and Divine Shield. That's kind of annoying. That should break his Divine Shield, though. Okay. So, what do we do here? What is yours? Whenever friendly beast dies, gain +2/+1. I think we do this. Summon 2/2/2 hyenas. Oh, that's a death rattle, excuse me. Then we will also give a friendly beast +2/+2 and taunt. And hit him for 8 damage. I like the way this has kind of changed at this point in time. This is the whole beast concept seems to be really meshing together rather well. Battlecry, give your opponent a mana crystal. Okay. And yeah, he'll be able to kill this, but I'll get some more boon out of it. Thank you. That did not bode well for him anyway, so that makes a lot of sense for him to give up. And I appreciate that. So I think, yeah, we'll call it here for this. Look at all these things that I'm taking care of. That's exciting. So I'm liking this Hunter deck. We'll actually call the episode here just because of time constraints that I have on my end. But we'll get more of these out as soon as we possibly can. With that, I want to thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like. If you want to see more Hearthstone Arena or Dark Souls or XCOM or any of the other series as we have going on, make sure you give us a subscribe. And hopefully we will see you next time.